Hello everyone and welcome back to NeoBurgh. We're up here at Helsham Horn. That's what we're calling this triangular piece of land that's sat between two rivers. It's up near Helsham, and Helsham Horn has kind of a ring to it, so I quite like it. So this is what we've been building up so far. We've got a lot of cargo up here that needs to go to various places. So we may well need to put some more trains on this line, even though we've already got so many. But we're gonna just sort of pause it there, wait for stuff to carry on and see how things go. So have we actually started to get some coal down here? I wonder. It's almost like we're waiting on a gondola train to make its way through. I've also named these lines a little bit more, so hopefully they make a bit more sense. We've got a lot of coal here that needs to move, and a lot of everything else actually. So yeah, we're just working on things up here. We're connecting it all into the cargo interlink here, which we've named Helsham Horn Cargo Interlink. And the idea there is that it takes stuff through to everywhere else on the map that needs that particular type of cargo, and hopefully it ensures that stuff is getting to where it needs to go. So I'm just going to pause it here. What we're going to do next is take things a slightly different direction. So we've done this side, we've even connected up this, and we can connect up the oil well here if we need to. What I'd like to do is set up on the other side a line that comes out this way and goes towards Tring and comes through this way, and maybe even connects up down here. And then on the other side, it will come out and go off in this direction down this side of Southwold's coast. So between Winsford and Southwold, hopefully we can connect in a few of these cargoes and get those connected up. What I'd also really like to do is connect up this side to here. So without further ado, I'm just going to crack on and do that. So what that entails is that we're going to have to remove this road most probably and alter this slightly. So we're going to need to take out these steps, and then we're putting in 2 train tracks, which will be where this line comes up to. Obviously we need cargo stops, so we'll put those in as well, like so. And what we can do is connect this through down this way. So I'm hoping if we go out and stay flat, this will go into a tunnel, which it has. And then likewise on this side, if we go out and stay flat, we should be able to go into a tunnel on this side as well, which we have been able to do. And then we can connect through up to here. Hopefully it doesn't affect that road coming through there. So we now have a connection up this side from one of our interlink stations, which is really good because it means that we can actually connect in stuff like, well, the steel and the plastic and what have you, but potentially even the ore from this mine over here. So if we try and put in a road on this side. And it's nothing super special, it's literally just a road to connect this in. Hopefully that connects there, which it does, which is fantastic, because what we'll be doing is probably going on this side to the bricks factory over here. So if I just double check something quick, we might even be better off connecting this into this one over here, because then we could connect up this side, maybe even the crude oil wells here via a station up this way. I'm not too sure. I'm kind of between two different thoughts as to what we do here. Because if we're going down here with steel, and we're also picking up iron ore, then we can use a gondola line that goes through down to, and a flat car line that goes down to here and picks up coal, the bricks, and also the, yeah, let's do it that way. So what I may do is just do two sides for this one. If we just delete that out. So basically, I'm going to put in two stops here, because then we can use the outer one for that connection through that we just discussed. And if we want to, we can connect in the other way as well, if it's needed, using the other side, and then put the one that currently connects in into this middle line here. So that's kind of a ways off yet, but it's good to be prepared. So just in case we do go down that route, I want to be ready for it. So we just need to connect these up with no tunnel, so that then we can do a crossover like so. And then over on this side will be kind of going straight through, so we don't need to worry too much about these crossing over here, because this line will connect up down here and go straight through. So it would be from here up to here, through to here, and then back again. On this side, we want to use number 3. We can use number 4 as an additional. And on this side, we want to use number 1, and we can use number 2 as an additional. So that line is pretty much all set up. Oh, we haven't actually put this road back in, which we can do somewhat easily, he says. Maybe if we go across this way, just because we don't know what's going to happen with this railroad, whether we're going to come out this way or what we're going to do there. So I just want to hold fire, potentially covering that area up with a road. So we will connect in up here, and then we can delete this this back, connect that into there, and there we go. Everything's back the way it was. So we just need a depot. So we'll put that in down here. Too much curvature. Okay. So we want it to connect in here. Something like this. Double slip switch there. A non-one-way there, and we can do stops either side just so it helps stuff out of there. I don't know why that's caused an issue. What's going on here? So from here, you're going up to here, you want to be on number 5. Yeah. And then this one wants to be on number 6. That's why. There we go. Okay. So if we're going back this way, we want stops periodically. And where this is quite a tight curve, I'll put in a few more just to make sure that they can go around the curve quite easily. And then we're going under here, straight up to this one. So we'll need a gondola vehicle and also a flat car with side stakes vehicle for this one. So those two will go on there. And then hopefully that will allow the steel to come down a little bit easier. We'll also need a goods vehicle to come down. We can do that, or sorry, a boxcar vehicle, although we can probably do that a little bit differently. So we'll leave that for now. What I'm thinking is if we connect up down here to that station, it should all connect in. So that's probably what we'll do. I'm just thinking how we actually connect that in. It's probably by doing a crossover point here. So if we do these ones connected in but not in a tunnel, it makes it a little bit easier to connect all of this together. And we want non-one-way up to there. And one-way there. So then we'd need a train through this way. It's probably best to have a train coming up here for goods, but then just a gondola line going back for the although we have the oil as well, so we'd have to connect in the oil. So if we did a to 320 meter. That's actually a lot further apart than I thought it would be. So we're going to have to probably build this out a bit. So we'll go 2 out here and 2 out on the other side, and then we'll put steps on this side and steps on this side. So hopefully this will connect up these directly without us actually having to put in a road line or anything. So if we just do oh yeah, that's totally gonna connect. Like there we go. That's connected there. That's connected that side. So we could actually continue this through to maybe pick up the crude oil over here. And we've also got some plastic on this side, which might be quite a good thing to connect in as well. Truth be told, I think that would probably be a separate line, though, that we would do between these. So what we would need to do is have a, first off, if we take that out just for a second. We could do a road line out this way, or a rail line even, like so. And then we just need to remove these stops, especially going away from here. In fact, we don't, because they could go straight through without any issue. So tell a lie, we don't need to do that. But we can't have them crossing over without it potentially causing issues. So we'll need this to come through up here, like so. Very nice, very nice. And then on this side, we're probably just going to go straight through, really, aren't we? So we'll probably need the gondola train to go back, but the oil train or the oil card train will probably come straight through. In fact, we could potentially hook up this side with plastic and things as well. That's a possibility. So if we built maybe a 6-lane train station here, and then this one in the middle would go straight down into here, presuming it all works. Works relatively well. Oh, there we go. Connect that through there. Have this following that train line back because we don't want to affect that road going through. Although admittedly, we will probably need to do something here. Because at the moment, all the crude oil here goes down to this point. So potentially we could continue this rail line through, have the tank car trains go straight up. So that would be this line? Yeah, we'd separate it out. We'd need to separate it out at least. Then have one train coming up this way. We'd probably put in a two-way train station here, maybe on the other side. And then that can connect in here and down here. And then from there, we also connect in maybe these two. Because all of this stuff is kind of encroaching on our main connection line here. So we don't want to necessarily cause too many issues with it. But let's just focus on the line that we've got in front of us to begin with. So we actually have quite a good little line here already set up. It is down a hill, which may be a little bit troublesome, but we can make it work. It's probably best if we put a little road on the other side of it. And then we can have this stuff connect in. Hopefully this will connect up, but it's a bit much of a... How come it'll go up that high that way, but it won't connect there? Okay. We're going down as far as we can, and then we're going round in a circle. So that we can then connect in on this side. Oh, I've done this the wrong way around. Whoops. Okay, let's take that bit out. And we'll put it on that side. And then we can do this connecting in that way. There we go. Hopefully this won't be too much of a challenge. We've got a lot of plastic there, which just isn't really getting to where it needs to go down here. That being said, we've got a lot of plastic there. We're not getting a lot of steel through or something. But anyway, so we would probably need a train station here. It would probably be best to go on this side, but I feel like it may be easier to hook it all in if we do it on the other side, just because we've got these roads here already. That being said, this is already going up. It's maybe a really tricky one to connect in. Let's try it on this side. So this is furthest away that it can be. It's coming straight up, connecting in there, too much slope. Is that just because of that road there? Yes, it is. Alright, alright, alright. We'll just connect it in that way. Very nice. So that connects in this oil plastic chemical plant. And we can then do probably a goods vehicle coming down this way as well. So we just need to alter the road slightly so that it goes under here. Oh, like so. We'll delete this back, and then we can connect this in here. And it's almost like nothing changed, except it really did. So we've now got a line coming down this way. We just need a line going off this way. So we're pretty much going to replace this line completely. Although we don't necessarily have vehicles go down that way. Interesting. Okay, let's not completely remove that. What I will remove is number 3 onwards. So then it's just from there up to there. And actually we can just use that drop-off point. So we can get rid of that and this fairly easily. I will do something there to replace what we've got. So we'll have a train line coming out this way. I probably prefer it to be a bit further back. And then this one, this is very close. That one connects in there. We can still connect these together, can't we? Hopefully these will connect without an issue. They don't look like they're down a hill or anything, although they are apparently. Which is a bit annoying. Maybe if we put it over here instead. I don't know what this is doing. Just want this to stay flat, really. We can redo this bit as well. Redo that bit. So hopefully we can put in some steps here. And then that will connect those. This will definitely be like enough space for these to connect in. And then hopefully this is enough space for these. Yes, good. Awesome. So that's going to be quite a different line, but it will work fairly well. What we need to do is try and connect up these without it affecting. I mean, maybe we literally just have a rail crossing. Doesn't matter too much because it's right next to where the station's going to be. And then we can continue this through down this way. And then, why is that? Hold on. We can actually connect this straight in here and then have these connect in a little bit differently. So that would be effectively connecting up these and the interlinking station there together. We would need a crossover point here. Too much slope. Oh, don't do this to me. Maybe we do it a little bit further along, like so. And boom. Now that connects through. We don't want it to take too much stuff up here, so we would want this to have a crossover point. for at least the, in fact, let's do the crossover point a little bit further along, just so then we can do non-one ways back. And that should be a pretty big connection through on its own, let alone connecting up all these other stations and what have you. So that connects up everything through here. If we just put in stops and stops here, stops further down, because there's probably going to be a fair few vehicles going through this way. Don't we actually want this to have a goods vehicle? So we will want a crossover with non-one ways this way. And then hopefully we can bring through goods, plastic and what have you, down to here as well. So that would be from this station on number 3? Number 4. Using number 3 as well. Going through here. And then we use the other one. So number 4 is the correct one actually. And then on the way back, it'll go through here as well. I don't know whether it would actually need to pick anything up to take up there, but we'll put it in just in case. And then hopefully that will be quite a big line really. It's going to need quite a bit of rolling stock. So if we put in a depot up here, we can hopefully connect in this one. Too much slope. Too much slope. Why is it too much slope? Turns out it's a lot lower down. So maybe if we raise it a little bit, that may help. Put in a double slip switch there. put in a double slip switch there. We can put non-one-way stops here and here. And then hopefully we can put some trains on that line. We also have this line here, so I don't know whether it needs number 4. And does it need number 2? Potentially. In fact, let's put number 4 back in. Yeah. So that's that line in. If we just color it something silly so we can see it go round, that works pretty well. And that's a fair amount of this slot in now. We just need to put in a gondola line. So that'll be going... No, it won't be going down there. It's just between these two. And then we need a boxcar line between those two. Use number 2. Use number 2 as a additional. Use number 2 as an additional. Yeah. So up here, we use number 2 and then number 1 as the additional. So we're going to need some... In fact, are we going to need oil and... Yeah, we are. We're going to need oil and goods lines here, aren't we? So this one would be the boxcar line. And then we need a line just going backwards and forwards here for oil. Let me just call that one oil, otherwise I'll forget about it. Right, so, okay. Let's call that one box. So we would need some oil tank cars, sorry. At least 2. So put that on oil and this one. And then we would need some box cars. In fact, I don't think this would necessarily... Oh no, we would need it for the one connecting down to... So, sorry, that one. But then for the other one, if we just use a series 246, should be fine. one box. And then that should be this side of things done. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. We'll come back and do the other side in the next episode. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think with your thumbs. If your thumbs don't cut it, then let me know with a comment. But until next time, have a good one. Thanks. Goodbye.